the season with a new cut
the
fastball.
7-38. Here's how the boys from Adley Rutschman loves hitting against the Yankees. Yet in his return to the Bronx yesterday, he'll be in left with all the left hand against Minnesota's Yohan Duran a few times.
Yeah, saw him earlier as a hard thrower. Loves his cutter. Loves to throw breaking.
Shining on this Tuesday, Henderson's ground ball is grabbed by Anthony Volpe.
Right behind him. I mean, again, this ball, and again brought to you by change up hardly at all. But you're right about that. Now he's playing 10 inches to the shortstop side.
Game after night game.
Obviously gunner to pull. That's why he's there. I mean, he literally, his rules do not allow you to. It's not very far. And again, if you throw the fastball on the outside.
Yankee Ishman. And sprayed the other way and foul by Rutschman.
One of the hits yesterday was a breaking ball. And there's the hook, and it's a good one. Strike the ball. Look where this ends up. Just off the winner, or platinum glove winner, Depley.
Ball 80th and 8 streak 2 for 4 with a double yesterday into the right field corner. Now second to Hayes, and there's another good curveball more to lefties. The sweeper with a little bit more, and then but playable to Jake Bauer. Mel Gibson on the other side. Bronx 75 degrees at first pick. First for the first time this year, Anthony Volpe up to the 6th spot. Gibson, who starts with ball 1.
Have Gabe Morales being the home plate umpire. Yeah, really been. It was against Seattle. Did lose that game. No division. Just a lot of pitches, and then if you're not going to get the high one, you're not going to get the low.
Plate, Adam Beck, Dan Iasonia, Tom Hanning. And a 4-pitch walk to Rizzo leading off the game.
Arsenal. Now the last time he pitched against the Yankees, he was, everything was working. You can see, 1-0 game. At least that's when he left, and the Orioles would won his first 4, or at least his last 1.
6 years old, about to lead the team lead. It's going to be a bleacher shot. He strike first.
18 start, really the first maybe. Oh, only one of them was a bad pitch game. Third pitch, the cutter walloped.
Morris,
21st against the Orioles. Lifetime.
And an early New York advantage. Stanton only his second 2-hit game in over a middle. Henderson slides to it, gets up and makes a find.
And see, third. A little Cal Ripken off hitter. And I'm going to back and start pitching better.
Probably didn't expect to hear coming into the season. First season. And back good power season and ringing it off the wall. His 19th extra base hit and 40.
Now change up. So
last night's hero Harrison Bader had the game-winning home run, a 3-run home run in the 8th. And Bader is jammed here.
In the interview afterwards, he said, "Well, are you happy?" As it turns out, he gets a. They've had their pre-scouting report on
postseason games. It's for power, which is what you can say about a lot of Yankee hitters. The collective on-base percentage. And Bader chases a high fastball for Kyle.
Down, cutter. See, that's a great angle right around.
Sweeper strike now to third in every game this season. And Volpe is hot. 8 straight with a hit.
There, James McCann back off the. Yeah, isn't it? I mean, I got to imagine batting that your young player.
And another 0-2, and Volpe takes it in the dirt.
Kind of what we've seen.
You need to preach patience with certain. And through it, and Volpe will chase a good breaking ball here. So game like the quality of the at-bats, but they only scored 3. They were 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position 2
from the Yankees defense in the outfield.
And Clark Schmidt off a 1-2-3 first inning.
Well, the other thing in the series,
field, Ryan O'Hearn will collect an extra base in the series.
Imagine that.
Lefty's hitting 4. By Mullins into right. Jake Bowers will hold up the game. It is Sharon. Yankees played a tribute video to Aaron Hicks in between innings, which was thought. 8 years here is about a league average. They wouldn't be Yankee fans. That's in the dirt. 1-2.
I would never call it the norm.
Third right to Kiner Falefa.
Last night, but they get out homer 3. You see teams doing that. Now you get
only missed a ball on the top of the. And West. And this will be caught by Torres backpedaling. In baseball, here's how you do it. Not while wearing a hot dog suit.
yeah.
The Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest, which I guess just can't.
Doors.
It's
on your pad will be here at Yankees
might as
Stadium.
well.
So what I mean, 70 hot dogs.
It's a lot shorter than that.
Yeah.
It's his record. It's
10 minutes.
It's just sick.
Well, it's not like running a marathon. I mean,
Park Saturday, July 15th. Soccer jersey presented by Hot Dogs and Buns 2, of course. Trevino.
I could hear
3. Birthday of independence from Great Britain following their revolution. Watching baseball, which is just about as American. The third inning. And there's 2 on the 4th of July, 19. Ball drilled but fouled by Frazier. Since the start of June, just 181.
the Reds and home run down just inside the foul pole. They put 7 on the board. Runs the game, so he's got to be pleased. Too early when he's pecked away. And there's your cutter. Plate swing. That's almost like I'm just going to try to flick it.
182 trips to the plate, and now a cutter injured list today. Been out since June.
Been pitching really well. It's kind of fast. Maybe not like closing or something like that, you know.
His first time, the reigning rookie of the month.
So you got to be very careful how you play him, when you play him. Harder out of there.
You like, and with 2 strikes here, he takes a breaking ball right down the middle. Minus 145. Download the DraftKings when you sign up. And Rizzo with a mighty hack at a fast hockey beginning, which came on just 6 pitches.
Walk Anthony Rizzo to start the game. He's gone what about a.
It's the amazing thing. It's 2 games without a homer, but he's reached base in 19. Rizzo, his counterpart O'Hearn, for just $40 that I'd go. Checking in on the hot dogs. I don't know what his deal is, but he's pretty funny to watch. Fueling up. Labor to the left, and he will fly out to right.
Fenway, you don't have a 37-foot wall ball. You know, the amazing thing about Labor Torres,
Orioles 4 years ago, he was doing it as 22ers. Up and into Stanton.
well, they put him at shortstop. He scrutinizes him. There's a good pitch. Well, you can see what happens when.
King and Mullins is there to put it. Palmer, Brett Hollander to 3. Adley Rutschman swings at a pitch that struck him as a sweeper and just doubled. O'Hearn's due up 3rd in this inning after Rutschman and Trevino behind the plate, and Rutschman
Perfect pitch. Little cutter.
for Clark Schmidt. It was hit in the last 8. And there is a sinker when you think
He said that's what he struck out on. About 3 pitches.
4 straight strikeouts. Ball 1 to Santander.
Cincinnati back on the 19th. 1-0-1-2-1. It just didn't win any games because of lack of run support. And you have a guy that's giving you 5 and a.
Once again, there's Volpe. He still has lines to college sports team. And here's the only Oriole to reach Ryan O'Hearn in the 2nd inning. It's not hard to see with Clark Schmidt why he was the first running their rotation until the Yankees said.
Starts last year, and they also pitched a little bit in the bullpen. South Carolina, he had Tommy John surgery.
For Ryan, off by Kiner Falefa for New York. Home run. Kyle Gibson's been just about perfect.
Powers hit off the left field wall.
Middle 3 in the Yankees order. Place where he pitched very well back May the 20th. 11 of the numbers. You can see at the bottom there, though, the ground ball rate. He got ground ball luck in there. 3-2.
Yeah, it almost looked like finding holes. And usually
on the 3-2, a little bit low, and Bauer's
needs. But he doesn't.
And that ball hit either Bader or the Gabe Morales threw the hands up, then pointed toward first. Brandon Hyde's waiting for word from Freddie Gonzalez.
That two-seam fastball moves left to right, so if you get it inside.
Just the
Frank Robinson's, the Don Baylor's, yeah, right on the left wrist. Up, it's easy. And of course, you wear the protection if you're a runner on base. Dylan Lawson, one of the hitting instructors. And then you get Stevie Wilkerson, who had some really good first pitch, even though he did there.
Swing change over Chicken Parm. It doesn't.
The hit last night off of Tyler Wells. This year.
Two. They'll hope to get one, and they will.
Boy, that Henderson has great range. The Westberg can play all over. Good arm.
Infield in for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Who in 306.
One out. 2-0 lead for the Yankees, and Gibson squeezes.
These situations that the Yankees guys really comes down.
It's a good spot. 2-1 from Kyle. That ball, fair ball, should get a run in. Power play, a sacrifice fly, and it is. Cabrera and only 10 extra productive.
Yeah, a couple of good games, good change up right there. We hit game back in April 7th.
Sent out of the windup. Well, only 3 teams have more than that. The Orioles.
So this is important out here if you can get it. It does to any pitcher, whether it's Kyle Gibson.
Side Frazier and the Yankees. Orioles 49 and Fagers. Schmidt allowed just one base runner, a Ryan O'Hearn.
Yeah, they stay away from maybe a home run. Hangs a cutter for the double starter for tomorrow. Severino on Thursday night against Kyle Bradish. A lot of strike for the fourth, the first. That was 4 in a row.
Report from that guy. Today, a lot of local media members who wanted to talk to him, and a particular role this year was in and out most. Since 28th game, 300 points higher with the Orioles, 838. Into right field, Aaron Hicks homers in his revenge is his 5th Oriole home run in a game to put the Orioles on the board, whether they like it or not.
Yep, wrapped under the Christmas tree. Yeah, there's your curveball. Not a switch.
That home run needs an.
Well, just think about how good that must feel. I mean, whether it was calling me in or the way he handled. I mean, because it was a tough, up to your capabilities. I mean, you put pressure on to come over to the Orioles. Maybe not that he just homered, but he's had some good.
And Westfield, Cabrera came in.
Okay, the ball that's hit on the line at you is the hardest.
Yep. And Frazier looks at strike 1 around the outside.
You throw him a break.
Oh, it might be. Ball is out of here. And
sometimes you just know the Orioles having a 3-0 lead off of Tyler Wells.
Adam Frazier ties his.
Hit the ball hard, and he did.
$500. 1-2 for James McCann.
Runs of the Oriole pitchers thrown on cutter.
McCann takes ball 2.
Yeah, hitters, but knew how to use it. Be a very effective pitch. There's another one. Just supercomputer. How many times have you thrown his fastball today?
Or the last pitch. He didn't throw it there, so 7 times. That's not a fastball. That's a good pitch.
You throw cutters when you have a good. Can't comes off the
2 down.
The crutch. The philosophy of pitching nowadays. My era was about fastball command. I don't.
Gibson, and Gibson with a slow sweeper strike. Who hits today? They were a Torres home run and a fly.
He's kind of regrouped.
Trevino pops up a breaking ball. So
because you're not taught fastball command, because I think so. What do? They teach spin. That's why you don't see a lot of targets. In the old days, it was a big coach taught spin in Chicago. The outside 5, you can expand that plate by. And that's the way we were taught. So, but it's
Orioles fans. Now there's a credit card designed just.
We'll see how this one goes. They have scored.
Those leadoff walks. Frazier waits for it. Snaps to Henderson, and that is a double.
A ball specialist. 6-3.
Both 4.63s. You go back to the game in May.
Yeah, one's the fastball, skied it to the warning.
We have not seen a lot of cutters, sweeper heavy, breaking ball, sinker.
Well, that's all. But see, there's your sinker, and jump 4 for 8, sweeper 2 for 5, and that's predominant pitches. They're still trying to hit that outside corner. And you got Stanton waiting.
Pitch. And that's low, so 2 walks in the inning. 4.
Give up the 2 early, and then you're down.
In May. Tried to start him in for ball.
Who would ever imagine he's hitting 4th for the Yankees? Gibson. On Stanton, keep it down.
2-1. 2017. That is a strike.
Yeah, right on the corner. It's the first of the really big contract.
3-2.
Yeah. Well, Cavs, and he's a big man. Okay.
Ball toward the middle, and it gets past Henderson. Way home, he's going to score from first on a single.
And great coaching by Louis Time. So here comes in but he throws the ball to second base.
Score a runner from first. A ground score from first on a ground ball single.
But he short hopped Frazier.
Lead, they answer the Orioles 3.
I guess the scorekeeper is by run. Change up off the wall and left. And there it is. He pulls it across the plate.
In AAA Scranton. And he's fouled off a couple of 2-strike pitches.
Kyle Gibson about 30 points higher, and he did. But you can see.
The inning. And he went strikeout. The Yankees get the 50 after the Orioles hit 2 home runs against Clark Shea in bonus bets instantly. He has a chance to tie the score here. 7 strikeout. Hicks is home.
And they have bullpen action.
And a base hit.
Oh, off the works.
So.
An emphatic call to the bullpen.
Went to the sky.
He's one of those games where he pitches okay and just gets hurt on a couple of pitches. Good fastball, great changeup.
Near the batter. And he takes ball 1 up and away from Marinaccio. The walks are high, the strikeouts are high.
Fastball 188. There's the hook, changeup. But throwing it more this year. You got to think he has zone, and that was your pitch. But he takes it.
Grounded out to short. 2-1 count. Anthony got a changeup.
Like a lot of managers don't like their guys to hit because changeup, and now you have no clue.
There. And his 3-2 is way high, so that throw is a inning. Their first walk of the game, and in fact, here's what the Orioles and Yankees bullpens have done in the season.
Great changeup. I mean, this kid would probably make But we're going to go through 3, 4, or 5 bullpen guys to have a bad day.
Second, nobody out. No Hearn takes a changeup floating into the
13 miles per hour.
Throws it again, and Ryan was wise.
And the other thing, arm down. So when you have a fastball and a change.
3 in the Oriole homestand. Went 2 for 4 yesterday, and O'Hearn is tied up.
Could have been the perfect fastball command right on the. Oh, it's a ball.
Plate Trevino, Cedric Mullins.
Well, you know, that's a great move, the glove. He didn't drag it back. He just.
.392 hitter. One out spot. Mullins takes the change up outside.
Hadn't hit almost a 4th week.
And out of play, a sweeper right into the bat path. 3-4. And Mullins. Bader retreating, and Bader's on the warning. But the Yankees get the second. Matt Blake, the Yankee pitching coach.
Okay. Yeah, they want to make sure that he doesn't hit another home run.
Hicks with 1 game with 2 down. Swinging through the changeup.
The tying run, because you know he's going to tag up, got to third.
Teammate of yours?
And if you can't determine if it really matters. Great. No. Off the plate. Nope. Now you could.
2.
Nacho, who do you want to face? At the time.
3-2. It's not close.
Yeah.
So Hicks is able to.
I don't think he meant to throw it that far outside, but
the rookie Westberg drilled it off the mask of Gabe Moreno. About as good as lefties as you see the ball off.
Westberg down at AAA Norfolk, and it is.
Westberg misses the breaking ball, and he's in an open. Aaron. Open 0-2.
No, good take.
He learns quick.
Until you get there and you're trying to track a pitch.
Up the ladder, and Westberg stays alive.
Or Alta getting loose, or he's standing there.
2. Westberg pokes Horace. Will end the inning. Can't score him. The Orioles 4-3. Only 3 hits allowed. Gibson's Orioles looking to avoid what us. First pitch of the 6th inning, a good one. A strike to Harrison. 20-23.
Yeah, good pitch. Well, going back to St. Louis, which is what they needed. Ryan Baker, the righty. Yes.
It's a pretty good pitch. Strike 3.
And
Glum, yeah. Glum and Zoom. Glumish.
Glumish.
Well,
yeah,
if we're
exactly.
creating a word.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, oh, he's glum. He was glum. It was a glum look.
Glumness as a pitcher, don't you? Feel happy when 2-2 for Volpe, who had a glum at Gibson.
Well, it's almost like the. Yeah.
And he will give way to Gunnar.
A bunch of runs in the 7th.
Second most pitches in a start this year. Gibson at 90.
I mean, the stuff is the command this inning. If you miss
2 and a diving sinker low. Oz Piers will pitch for the Yankees, so you'll probably see. Though didn't throw many pitches, Michael King is 2-2, and he's worked it full. Anderson fields it on the hop off the grass and throw. Trying to avoid getting to 49 and 35. And Albert Abreu is on for New York.
The slider, changeup, and occasional force, and then he'll mix in a changeup. So there's 95.
3 Yankee relievers, 3 scoreless innings. Missed to first, and the right-handed thrower.
Doesn't flip it because you.
Jordan will get a base hit for that.
Really?
Yeah, really. I didn't score it, to be clear.
No,
but I'll tip it.
That's a tough play for the last 4 years.
Oh, in the corner.
Oh,
what do we got there? Fair bounce.
ball, and yep, right on a portion of the where the infield starts. We're there. If not getting into analytics, because if you hit a ball, then no, I'm not buying into that.
Well, that's 0-10, but
yeah,
scientists. McCann, one on the ground to third, and the Yankees make.
Albert Abreu makes a pretty good pitch, but they need till we get the 27th out.
Well, there's the 26th.
Right, there's we have the high hope.
Henley try not to make the final out of the game again. Rutschman and space. Rizzo to the covering Abreu. He has the back. That's the first two in this pivotal.